For a little bit more on this, we're now joined by the chairperson of the ActionSA party in the Free State, Patricia Kopane. Thanks very much indeed for joining us. Welcome to the program.
Good evening, Peter, and thank you so much for the opportunity.
So are you happy that there's a reshuffle on the cards in the Free State in terms of the leadership?
Peter, as you know, as ActionSA, we know that Axing of the current premier is not going to solve our problems because currently the ANC, they've run out of leadership. There is no people with, the political will to change the situation. We know that they don't care about the people of the Free State. It's about the position. Even after their Congress, we could see that they are just one positions, not to care about the people of the Free State. So definitely changing of Ntombela is not going to change the situation. But the people of the Free State, they are the one who's supposed to change their circumstances by voting for the party that is going to take care of them. So that is ActionSA.
All right. So your view is that it wasn't so much a poor performance by the Premier, but a poor performance by the party.
Peter, if you remember, under the leadership of Mayor Ntombela, it has been so concerning that there's been a lot of financial mismanagement. And under her leadership, the Free State province have become the monument of corruption. And we've seen the poor governance in Mangaung municipality and the entire Free State as it is. So it is obvious that there is no legacy that she's leaving. She did nothing to the people of the Free State. That's why we're saying that the noble thing that she can do is to resign, because it is obvious that her own party, they had a motion of no confidence against her. During her Congress, she was not elected, not even at the provincial structure. Now it is obvious that people, they don't want her. They believe, they've lost hope that she cannot take the province forward, the people of her own party, even the people of the Free State. And under her leadership, we've seen so much protest in the Free State. She's the only premier that we ever had, that there've been so much protest in the Free State. Unemployment has escalated. We've seen so much, capital projects that are incomplete. And this project, you can see, they were just created just for the ANC cabal to enrich themselves. And as today, millions of monies have been spent, but people of the Free State are not benefiting anything. And I can mention so many projects. Let's talk about the tax rank here in the Free State, in Bloemfontein. That tax rank, it is alleged that about 2 billion, it has been used on the tax rank. But since the completion of that tax rank in 2011, it has never been used by the commuters, that is the people of the Free State, even the taxi operators, because of the structural defects at the entrance and at the exit. But 2 billion has been spent. And even in the Minister of Transport, he reveals last year in June to say that this multi-billion, this contract, it has been revealed that there are alleged corruption. Firstly, it is alleged that about 10 buses are being acquired. They've been procured. We haven't seen any buses. And there was a middleman who was paid 20 million, who was assisting to acquire these buses. And there was also a lease agreement to get these buses. So those are the things that we're worried about, the tax rank. And billions of money have been used, but there's nothing. And what is even worse, the Portfolio Committee of Parliament was here several times, of which they warned the city to say you have missed so many deadlines from the inception of the project, but millions of monies have been used on this project. The people of the Free State are not benefiting anything. I can also mention about the asbestos. We still remember the story of the asbestos.
Yes,
With the asbestos, about 255 million was supposed to have been used to eradicate asbestos in the Free State.
Yeah,
But as I'm speaking with you...
Yeah, I think that story is pretty well documented. We're seeing these running battles. We saw the story that just before we came to you now with young people at Petrusburg. Are you fearful that this is going to become more and more of an occurrence, that people are just fed up and that they are going to march in the streets even more?
Peter, that's why I was saying to you, since Mema Ntombela became the premier, we've seen so much protest in the Free State. People, they're sick and tired. You know, I like Afrikaans because it's an explicit language. They say less heartful. People, they don't want anything to do with ANC because now people, they cannot always be there and just be, you know, go. You must remember, these people are unemployed. These people, they had nothing to eat. The roads here in the Free State are dilapidated. There is a lot of sinkholes. You know, you can't travel anywhere. Businesses are closing down. You know, people are losing their jobs. So there's a sewage spillage anywhere. Refuse is not collected. There's poor service delivery. Even the ANC, they even confirmed that there's no government in the Free State. The municipalities, they have failed to render service to the people. Currently, we can talk about Kopane municipality, Machabe, one of the biggest municipality also, Maluti Apofu, Mafube. You know, even the employees working for the municipality, they don't even receive their monthly salary as they were supposed to have received their salaries. Their insurances has elapsed, their medical aid has elapsed because municipality can't pay them. And there's the same municipalities, they go days without water. Even here in Bloemfontein where I am, for the past 4 days, we were without water. There is no water in the Free State. So Mema Ntombela, to be honest, we didn't benefit anything at all from her during her tenure. You can mention the state of our healthcare system in the Free State. Now there's a backlog of so many, you know, surgeries that were supposed to be done. It is even worse because of this load shedding. I went to the National Hospital doing oversight. Some of the generators are not even working during load shedding. So really this poses a problem, a really challenge. We don't even have enough medication in some of the clinics. There's a shortage of staff during her tenure. I can talk about one of the biggest police stations in the Free State, that is Park Road. About 48 million was, for the past 5 years, was given to upgrade the police station. So that police station, as I'm speaking with you, more than 3 contractors have been dismissed. The project is still incomplete. The very same police station I worked, you know, when I was doing oversight, I look around, there were about more than 5 police cars that were supposed to be in the community, but they were just parked there because the wheels were flat and the license has expired. I went to the detective department. When I arrived there, there were about 6 of them. They said, Patricia, as we are here, you know, I wish you could have seen the office. It's really environment that is not even, you know, encouraging you to wake up to go to work. They say we're using one telephone here. Each and every detective, they have they're having about 350 cases to investigate. So there's no quality. That is why people, when they go to court, there's not enough evidence because there's not enough resources in our police station. That is the situation with Park Road. And the other thing, I can mention so many things.
Is there no recourse, perhaps going to the National Cocktail Department to intervene?
You know, Peter, we as ActionSA, we've reported we've written letters to COCTA. I've written letters to the Public Protector. I've written letters to the Human Rights Commission. Let me make a simple example, classic example. On the 11th of September this year, if you remember, there was a disaster in Jacobsfontein, Kopane municipality, when the dam collapsed. About 103 families, they are still displaced. Mema Ntombela, in 2 days, a day after the incident, She went there and promised people that everybody, even the president was there, even the minister of minerals, Dr. Mantashe, was there, promising people things will be there. As I'm speaking with you today, those people that are still staying with friends, with families, not even a single house was built for those people. So it really shows that Mema Ntombela, her legacy is legacy with empty promises. So here in the Free State, really we haven't seen Mema Ntombela doing anything. We do understand when she took over, it was a difficult time, it was a difficult province, but she failed to change everything. I was expecting that as a mother, she will definitely stand up and remember the people of the Free State and say that I need to bring change in the Free State. Now we have another project. People in the Free State, they still don't have places where they stay. But there's a project where 260 million was just being used. And the same buildings, they are just standing there as white elephant, unoccupied. The buildings are just being deteriorating. And we have people who doesn't have place to stay. So during the time of Mema Ntombela, nothing happened.
All right.
Let's talk about job creation.
And unfortunately, we've run out of time. I'm so sorry we've run out of time, but I think that you've painted quite a picture of what looks like has been a litany of disappointment in terms of service delivery, and that's even before we got to job creation. But thank you very much indeed for joining us this evening and highlighting some of the issues that have probably led to Sisi Ntombela being recalled. Thanks for your time.
Thank you so much, Peter. But the people of the Free State, they must know that ActionSA is ready for them. We have ethical leaders who are going to professionalize our government so people will get service delivery.
Thank you very, very much indeed. All right, that's ActionSA's chairperson in the Free State, Patricia Kopane, painting a pretty bleak picture of Premier Sisi Ntombela's tenure in the Free State, in the province. And the Auditor General saying none of the municipalities have had a clean audit in the past 5 years. And she says that most of those municipalities have been going backwards in terms of meeting deadlines for infrastructure improvement projects. Not a pretty picture at all.